Good news, everyone! It's time for another Hunt Showdown event. It's 2025, December 11th, and Crytek has done it again. They made a big new patch thing that we're all gonna play for a while, and then we're gonna say it's shit. So this time around, we have some new drama as well that goes on with it, which is usual and topical. And I want to talk about it because, yeah, the reception has been lukewarm by the community for some reason. So let's start with the first things first. So small things, gameplay changes, they added some new balancing things, who cares. They added a wet status effect so that you can splash things if you don't have a choke, that's cool. They added a water bottle, that's cool. A throwable random item in the world, that's cool. Another thing about it, okay. Some small things, I guess. Rich presents, who cares? And some new player onboarding things. I don't really care about that either, to be honest. I didn't even know the game had bots in the first place, but that's okay. And they fixed 100 bugs. Okay, where's the problem? Where's the problem? And yeah, this is me, honestly, holy shit. But where's the problem then? Yeah, they added the new event thing, and I can show you some footage of those things. And I like those battle pass thingies, but the community wasn't agreeing with me one bit. So this is what the Reddit's been saying, that they're, you know, unhappy with the profile stuff because they don't want to pay for these things, I suppose. Because each stat thing, it costs like 50 blood bonds or something, which is not a lot, you know, you can get that pretty easily. But then people aren't happy that you have to pay for each and every status or stat you can have and track on your profile. And I don't really understand it, but okay, I guess if some people would want to get all of them, then it would cost $33, okay, but there's a lot of them. But I disagree. I don't care, honestly. I couldn't give less of a fuck, to be honest. I don't know what's all this thing about. Like, nobody's gonna buy all of them anyways, right? So what's the big deal? I don't know. And yeah, this is the bunnies me. They're just cosmetics. That's alright. And another big thing that's been making the community very unhappy is the On the Winds of Midwinter skin thing. It costs 1750 blood bonds, and you can't even get the skin instantly. You just need to do like chapters. You have to like do jump through hoops and do puzzles or something. I don't know. You have to work to get the thing you bought, which is stupid as hell, but...
Shut up and take my money!
Honestly, I like the challenges. I think they're a nice idea on their own, but yeah, this is kind of fucking dumb. I fully understand why people aren't happy with this, but then again, I'm not gonna buy this, and I don't think most of us are gonna buy it anyway, so who cares? But still, that's just a bad way to do business, I think. That's not worth it, I think. And then the people are like so angry and they're so sad. I usually just read the post here and rarely write anything myself, but today I just have to let out my anger. I love Hunt. It's my most played game, and for me there's no other game that comes close to in terms of feel. My wife and I have now each spent around 4,000 hours playing this game. Oh, I don't understand, how is this a deal breaker if you're such a crazy Hunt fan. I understand the sentiment, but the problem isn't the skins, it's the way that Crytek are unable to make skins and make content that feels like it's worthy of the money, you know. And people kind of try to make it up to be like, oh, or try to chalk it up to, they are so greedy. No, they're not greedy, they're just bad at their jobs. They're just bad at their jobs. Yeah, that's sad. So they added the player profile thing, which is pretty cool. I can show you some footage of that right now, and to be honest, it's amazing. I love this sort of stuff. They have added new challenges so you can get these badges and all this, and I think this is great for the game. But I think it was a bit hidden. I couldn't even find them at first. You'd really have to like look for them in the UI, but you know, it is what it is, I suppose. And then one thing we have to all remember when we're talking about these things is that Crytek is really in a bundle right now. They are really floundering. The company is struggling, I feel like, and I don't know if we can talk about this too much because we don't have all the information available. But just to remind you that, yeah, indeed, they just this year did layoffs for up to 60 staff, you know, and this is, to me, this is a sign of end times because they need more money. They need Hunt Showdown to be their flagship, but they're failing, and I don't know if they've come up with any solutions and answers, and I don't know if it's, you know, pulling its weight. I feel like with the player count that Hunt Showdown has, it cannot possibly like support like 400 staff members working on it, even if the main product isn't the game and it is the game engine, in fact, the Cry engine. But I don't know any game that uses the Cry engine apart from like Kingdom Come Deliverance, maybe. That's the only one that comes to mind. So honestly, it is a bit of a... It's a bit of a... Yeah. But I think the problem in Hunt has been for a long time that they cannot get... They suck at, you know, being a capitalist. I don't know, if you play Fortnite or any other game, it makes you feel like you want to spend money in it. But I look at Hunt and it doesn't bring the same thing. You know, I don't feel like spending my money. Maybe except for this battle pass, in fact, that was pretty good, to be honest. And I liked the art style and I liked all of the skins, and that was nice. But then again, they have the same skin multiple times over in the battle pass, so you're basically paying for less, which is definitely horrible and not great for the game. But this is my question to you guys, and I want to have this a conversation because I don't know the answer myself. And the question is, how should Hunt Showdown make money? What should they sell? What should they do? What should they do differently? I just want to know, because honestly, the way they're been doing their business right now is definitely not optimal. What do you think is the optimal price for a skin? Do you think it's the Steam DLCs? Do you think that's a good idea, or do you want to, I don't know. What's the way to go here? Because I don't honestly know. I don't know what they could even sell at this point. They're trying to sell everything, but at the same time it feels like nothing. It's been rough this year and the year before for Hunt, but I think it's been going okay this year. I mean, honestly, Hunt Showdown is kind of in a resurgence, I feel like. But I really want to see the numbers before I say anything more about that. But anyways, thank you for watching and have a nice day. Thank you. Goodbye.